Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
Now, live at 5 o'clock, a double stabbing in Detroit. We have video of one of the men who was stabbed walking in to just the right place at just the right time.
We're asking DTE the tough questions. Why were so many of you affected by those storms over the weekend, and what's being done to make sure it doesn't happen again? DTE, this is unacceptable. I should not be losing power with the amount of money I'm spending every month. Help me, Hank, new tonight.
And the shooting of a man inside a gas station by the clerk prompts a protest and calls for the business to close. Good to have you with us today at 5. There is anger on display today over the fight that boiled over into violence at a local gas station.
We showed you yesterday this video of a clerk opening fire during an argument over bags of potato chips he seemed to believe were being stolen. Well, as a shooting victim recovers, protesters are making it clear they want this West Side gas station shut down. Coco McAvoy is live with today's reaction. Coco, lots of raw emotions out there.
Yes, there's a lot of community outrage following the shooting. Protesters today saying it doesn't matter what happened here at this gas station, no one should have been shot. But you can see now that the gas station is closed. There's caution tape around the pumps here, and also there's a sign on the door saying we're closed today. But protesters are saying they want this gas station closed for good.
It's a human rights issue. That's right. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
A protest outside of this Shell gas station on West Warren quickly turned into a heated discussion.
Like he's being disrespectful right here.
All centered on a shooting at the gas station, prompted by an argument and a few stolen bags of chips.
Is a bag of chips worth somebody's life?
Tavarlis Durham and his brother Jamel Mobley were inside of the gas station when an argument started between the brothers and a clerk. Mobley then took bags of chips and the clerk started shooting, hitting Durham in the chest.
You can't just shoot somebody because they got to walk out the store with a bag of chips.
Ricardo Williams is the brother of Durham and Mobley.
Hey, why did you shoot? That's the only thing I want to know. This gas station should not be here.
A family member of the owner, Nicholas Salamasi, came to the protest to tell their side, though Salamasi does believe the clerk was wrong for shooting at the brothers.
It's the stupidest thing, and he's being punished for it right now. He's in jail. So, I mean, what more do the people that came down here today want from this gas station?
The protesters are calling for a complete shutdown, and they plan to come to the gas station every day until it happens.
And the gas station owner did release a statement. It says, quote, I am thankful first that the young man is improving and that the shooter, who was in possession of a weapon against company policy and who was immediately fired, is in jail. We have been in the same location in the community for more than 30 years without incident and remain committed to Detroit and its residents. We are ready to work together to restore peace. Now, the man who was shot just got released from the hospital, and he's speaking only to us one-on-one at 6 o'clock. Back to you.
And certainly a lot of people talking about this one, and we look forward to your report coming up at 6. Coco, thanks.
If you were driving on West 8 Mile near Lazar this morning, you passed a crime scene that stretched for a half a mile. 2 people were stabbed, one collapsing inside a McDonald's, the other collapsed inside a nearby urgent care. Sean Lay here with the video on what happened and how some people did not hesitate to help in this case. Sean?
Absolutely, in a wild scene. First and foremost, one of those guys who was stabbed collapsing here at the McDonald's. A couple of doors down here on 8 Mile, that's where the urgent care is, and people inside were ready to help right away. Local 4 obtaining this security camera video of a man limping towards Woodland Urgent Care on 8 Mile. Once he makes his way inside, he collapses to the floor. Tonight, police say this man essentially cut himself while stabbing another man.
There's blood all over on the front desk as well as on the floor.
Dr. Farah Iftikhar says the man was losing blood and was in bad shape when he walked in.
They tried to stop the bleeding, but he was kicking and screaming.
A doctor and pharmacist at the urgent care jumped in to help him.
Nothing usually crazy happens like that. So when he came in, but we all knew exactly what to do.
At the same time up the street, another man also suffering from stab wounds collapsed at this McDonald's on 8 Mile. Police say the man at the urgent care stabbed the man who wound up here because that man was beating a woman. Dante Knighton was on the phone with that woman when he heard the chaos break out.
I could hear the guy hollering, I could hear her hollering, or everybody hollering, fighting.
The property owner says Woodland Urgent Care is a safe spot for this area. Ahmed Iftikhar says no matter what happened, he's glad all were there to help.
You know, he knew the first place to come was Woodland Medical Center, so I'm glad that people at least know when there's an emergency that this is right down the street.
We're back here live. Just got off the phone with Detroit police. They say both men who were stabbed, they're still in the hospital, but both are considered suspects. They expect both to be facing charges. Live on the West Side tonight, Sean Lane, Local 4.
And we'll keep following it. All right, Sean. Well, another beautiful summer day, huh?
Right, Ben told us it was going to be a nice stretch here, and you nailed it, Ben. Here we are again, talking about how great it is.
Yeah, you know, the stretch is not going to last a whole lot longer. The temperatures are only going up, so if you like the cool stuff, if you like the really dry air, that's behind us. That's in the rearview mirror. Temperatures right now low to mid 80s, still not terrible out there. And numbers are going to rise as we go into the weekend. The big question is how much humidity is coming along with it. Rest of the evening, we're going to look at those numbers falling into the 70s and should see mainly clear skies. We've got a lot of cumulus clouds. They're going to fade as we get closer to sunset. We will look at that humidity for the weekend. We'll look at storm chances too for both Saturday and Sunday and watch the temperatures come back down in the back half of the forecast. That's all coming up in a few minutes, guys.
A Detroit police employee is recovering after being shot while driving with his wife and 3-year-old daughter last night. Police say the man was driving on West McNichols near Livernois when he heard gunshots and realized he was hit by a stray bullet. We're told police found more than 20 bullet casings in the street nearby. Police have not made any arrests, but are investigating.
The impact of Robert Muller's testimony before Congress rippling across Washington and politicizing efforts to stop interference in U.S. elections. It's also challenging Democrats as they continue to try to investigate the president. Sarah Doloff is in Washington with more. Sarah?
Good evening. After what's being described as a lackluster appearance by Robert Mueller, the big question, where do Democrats go from here?
The debate following the testimony of Robert Mueller spilling into the fight over election security.
Attacks on our elections are as great a threat to our national security as any other.
After Mueller said Russia and others continue to meddle in U.S. elections.
They're doing it as we sit here.
Democrats introducing several bills, Republicans shooting them down, including one today to help states shore up security of their voting systems.
It's just a highly partisan bill from the same folks who spent 2 years hyping up a conspiracy theory about President Trump and Russia.
Mueller's testimony offered no new revelations, highlighting the partisan divide.
I thought it was the most overhyped event in recent memory.
Senator Lindsey Graham promising the president he'll look into the investigation's origins.
We'll dig in and find out what happened.
Some Democrats satisfied with Mueller's performance.
We invited Robert Mueller to testify, and in that regard, he delivered.
Saying his testimony laid out the facts of the report to the public.
If this was anybody but Donald Trump, the President of the United States, he would have been charged with a crime.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi wrangling Democrats divided on impeachment hearings, instead trying to force testimony from former White House counsel Don McGahn and other key figures.
And some of those efforts will be put on hold as the House recesses tomorrow for a 6-week break. In Washington, Sarah Doloff, Local 4.
All right. Well, you know, football season is not far off when there's activity on the outdoor practice fields in Allen Park. Training camp underway for our Detroit Lions.
Let's get to Jamie Edmonds live at Allen Park with a look at a fresh start, not just for the team, but certainly, Jamie, for Matthew Stafford and his family. It has been quite the offseason for them.
Oh, Devin, absolutely. You know, the Lions reported here to Allen Park yesterday, a lot of introductory meetings. Today was the first day on the field, you know, first day of practice. All of that old hat for Matthew Stafford entering his 11th season. The off season for him, anything but normal. In fact, it was scary, and he said it put everything into perspective.
It was a challenging off season for sure.
Matthew Stafford and his family have been through so much these past 6 months. A brain tumor diagnosis for his wife Kelly, subsequent surgery to remove it, and several months of recovery. All of it while they cared for their 3 small children.
You know, Kelly was a stud. She was a trooper and is continuing to get better and better.
While Kelly has been vocal about her struggle on Instagram, we hadn't heard much from Stafford. According to the Lions, Stafford stayed committed to his team all the while dealing with what he did at home.
We all deal with stuff that's, going on at our job, and then we have things going on at home too. So it definitely put things in perspective.
Stafford praised the team for how they treated him during this difficult time, enabling him to focus on both family and football.
The way the Lions, treated me through that whole process made it easy for me to kind of separate those two.
Now that Kelly's on the mend, both she and her husband are happy to put this offseason behind them. Number 9 says he's good to go for season 11.
I expect to come out here and play really well. It's my goal every year, is to go and lead this team to a bunch of wins.
And you just get the sense that Matthew Stafford is so ready for football, and he is all in on this new offensive coordinator. Now, coming up in Sports with Bernie, everyone's talking about Matt Patricia's offseason, and in fact, he gave himself a status update at the podium today. You won't want to miss it. Live in Allen Park, Jamie Edmonds, Local 4.
We'll look forward to that, Jamie, and looking forward to the season. All right.
Absolutely. Hope springs eternal again.
That's right. Maybe this is our year. Still ahead for us. You can't say they didn't warn you. Police letting everybody know they're watching this particular stretch of freeway extra closely today. We'll tell you where you need to pump the brakes. Nick.
A Detroit man has a wild encounter, literally a wild encounter, with an alligator. And now